Board your Permelian battle cruiser and set a course for this week's
Initial Codes. Initial Codes. Initial Codes.
Hello again, Best of Trekkers. Today, we're talking about the second episode of Discovery's Season 5, Under the Twin Moons. This review is going to be kinda short. After such a great first episode of the season, I gotta be honest, I'm kinda worried here. My biggest criticism of Discovery in general has been the lack of meaningful content in the middle of the season. And it feels like we might already be there at episode 2. This is by no means a bad episode, but I'll start on the one and only thing that makes it like-worthy. And that's the extended goodbye between Burnham and Saru throughout the episode. While the care and friendship of these co-workers going down separate roads is beautiful, it also has the secondary effect of forcing Burnham to rethink her stance on Raynor that she started the episode reluctantly throwing under the bus, which leads me to two dislikes about Raynor. Firstly, it seems awfully heavy-handed in the writer's room to have him just hollow-cutting in to help Tilly and Adira figure out the mystery of the Permelian planet. He's just monitoring secure comms, and I can't help but be reminded of,
"You were monitoring comms?"
Oh, I'm always monitoring comms.
It's not only the writing convenience. In-universe, that's creepy. The second dislike here is for Burnham choosing him as first officer. I get the very clear callback to her being a disgraced Starfleet officer that got a second chance. There's some really big differences here. Despite being blamed for the entire Klingon war, the Klingons were going to attack whether Burnham was at the binary stars or not. More than that, the only reason she got a second chance was because someone faking being a Starfleet captain forced her back into service, and she was able to redeem herself. Raynor's a slightly different animal, where he's got tunnel vision to his mission, and unlike Burnham's major mishap, isn't seeing the bigger picture. He put thousands of civilians in harm's way, and in my estimation, is not worthy of a second chance. The main plot sees Saru and Michael on the Permelian planet, the race that's been dead since before Earth had warp, and trap the Enterprise D in the episode Booby Trap. While finding the puzzle piece that moves the plot forward, the action feels like another TNG episode, The Arsenal of Freedom, as our heroes get chased by flying murder robots. The only other thing worth mentioning is Book using a Tor router to connect to the dark web, which was mildly interesting, but a bit techno-babbly for my taste. Some great moments between Saru and Burnham, and that's about it. In the grand scheme of 800 episodes of Trek, this episode lives somewhere between numbers 400 and 500. It's serviceable and moves the plot forward, but that's all I can say about it. I'll probably have more to say when the weekend rolls around and me and other Trek tubers get together for our weekly Sunday live stream Buffer Time, where we'll be talking more about these episodes at 2 p.m. Eastern. Until next time, I've been your host, Dustin Wing.